Today on Newsbytes, Apple dives into AI competition, Israeli President Herzog's warning to the US, Scotland's wind farm destruction, WHO's pandemic treaty, and kangaroo tendons in sports medicine. Get ready for the rundown on today's Newsbytes. All right, here's the scoop. Apple is diving deeper into the AI world, aiming to rival heavyweights like OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Bard. They've developed a framework named Ajax and are reportedly testing a chatbot internally referred to as Apple GPT. This news gave Apple's shares a nice 2% boost, hitting a record high. But let's put things into perspective. While other tech giants like Alphabet and Microsoft that have been vocal about their AI advancements, Apple has been relatively low-key. In fact, their core AI product, Siri, hasn't seen major updates in a while. However, Apple's AI game might just level up. There's buzz that Apple's new virtual assistant can summarize text and answer questions much like its competitors, and Apple might drop a significant AI announcement next year. All right, let's dive into this. Israeli President Isaac Herzog had a clear message for U.S. lawmakers. Criticizing Israel is okay, but questioning its right to exist, that's crossing into anti-Semitic territory. In a significant move, the House passed a resolution with a whopping 412-9 vote, asserting that Israel isn't a racist state. Herzog, who is more of a ceremonial figure, addressed a packed U.S. Senate and House of Representatives today. Take a listen.
To us, it is clear that America is irreplaceable to Israel and Israel is irreplaceable to America.
And to save the planet, in Scotland, nearly 16 million trees have been cut down since the year 2000 on publicly owned land, all to make way for wind farms. That's approximately 7,858 hectares and over 1,700 trees per day. Marie Goujon, the Rural Affairs Secretary, has said that the wind farm developers are expected to engage in compensatory planting elsewhere. What happens to all the wildlife that had to lose their home? Scotland already has turbines theoretically capable of generating 8.4 gigawatts of power, which is well over half the UK's total, but the SNP ministers want to add a further 8 to 12 gigawatts. The SNP's wind power target also includes replacing existing turbines when they come to the end of their working life, which is around 20 years, with larger and taller versions in a process called repowering. Some of these are up to 850 feet tall, the equivalent of more than 60 double-decker buses. Europe is currently tracking way behind the Fit for 55 climate law that has set it on the path looking to achieve a total of 433 to 452 gigawatts to reduce emissions by 55% by 2030.
All right, let's set the stage. In a re-released video statement today, Dr. Tedros, the head honcho at the World Health Organization, lays down the law on the developing pandemic treaty. He's clear it's all in the hands of individual countries, no strings attached.
We continue to see misinformation on social media and in mainstream media about the pandemic accord that countries are now negotiating. The claim that the accord will cede power to WHO is quite simply false. It's fake news. Countries will decide what the accord says, and countries alone. And countries will implement the accord in line with their own national laws. No country will cede any sovereignty to WHO.
Ever had a tendon or ligament injury? If you've ever played sports or landed badly from a jump in your life, it's most likely that you've heard of ACL, or anterior cruciate ligament. Tendons and ligaments are similar connective structures that are found throughout your body in places like your knees, shoulders, ankles, ankles, and wrists. Ligaments are the things that join your bones together and stabilize your joints, while tendons ensure the movement. When you get a serious ligament or tendon injury, they can't simply stitch it back together. There's only two options. Either they borrow a tendon from another part of your body, which means you've two healing sites, or you receive a tendon from a dead person that has donated it, a cadaveric tendon. But there's a promising alternative on the horizon thanks to orthopedic surgeon Dr. Nick Hartnell from Australia. He's exploring the potential of kangaroo tendons. These tendons are remarkably strong, 6 times than that of a human. Dr. Hartnell believes that they could revolutionize ligament replacements and speed up recovery times. With human trials anticipated in 2024, in the future you could be bouncing back from surgery sooner than you think.
From Apple's new AI push to Scotland's green tree slaughter and revolutionary knee treatments, we've covered some ground today. What's your take? For sharp news updates, hit that subscribe button, drop your thoughts below, and keep up with the latest. Catch you on the next Newsbytes.